Hey guys, Demented here, and as you can see, I have moved my camera, so now it's on the other monitor, so you won't see me directly, but we'll see. We'll see if you guys like this position better. That way I'm not constantly having to look around my camera or move it or anything. Now, we are going to be playing a game called Disturbed. It's a visual novel, horror novel, to be specific, so there's supposed to be some scares in it, and ignore if you hear a little bit of buzzing. I've got the little heater going in here. It is cool. Cold. I've only got one light on. I know you can't see my face very well, but because it's a horror thing, I didn't want to, and hopefully you can hear me. Let me turn down the volume just a wee bit. Alright. There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear me just fine. And let's get her started. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. And? Oh, back. Okay. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Oh, I actually get to make choices, huh? Shed? You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Well, then you're useless. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Let's open the chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Well, that's depressing. Read in your journal. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethany is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. Okay, I'm guessing that's the cow. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if somebody steals a bite to eat from the garden. But to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get my stuff again. I woke up one night to a foul smell. My eye is burning. I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing. After searching about the farm, whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city and see what this is about. Jesus. Okay. Can I click on things? I cannot. Okay. Let's go back outside. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Let's go to the crops. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is running short. Go to the pen. Oh, Jesus. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground, as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Inspect the water. You inspect the water looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone to it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn as you and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shovels up into the dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die. Eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Well then. Let's just skip all that. Let's go back to the crops. Let's follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Okay, I'm probably going to die. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Ah! A large bear. You realize that you've made a terrible mistake, even thinking something helpful could be in here. Run away! The moment you turn... Yeah. Oh, my nose. Well, you make it to the trail, and the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain, and the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. I knew better. Okay, let's save before we continue here. That way we don't have to keep going through all this. Oops. Oh, inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. I bet that's to my shed. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow, from what you recall. Maybe he's home. Inspect the shack. Hello? Anyone home? You scratch the back of your head, figuring the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and use it on the door. The door unlocks, and you decide to help yourself in. That's probably a stupid idea. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think the man that used to dwell here. Book. You discovered it. Okay. Today's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is I lost where I was. Is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there's a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick. But what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under, and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying, and there's nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. You observe the trapdoor and notice a lock keeping it closed. With key, you unlock it and get the hatch open. Without thinking, you travel downward. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately there's a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice as you study her. You feel darkness around you as you stay in this awful place. Oh God. Talk to the woman? You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there, let me out of here. The pressure of such demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up here to begin with? You'll never believe me, even if I told the truth. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. Free. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. I will now do you a favor. Oh, I kind of saw that coming. You feel the chilling grip of bone hands lock into your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It's unfortunate that your journey ends here. I'm gonna get myself killed, apparently. Okay. Cross the bridge. There's no reason to go into the shack. Why would I pick at the grass? You pick at the grass blades in your reach. The ground begins to shake. Before you can get up, roots below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. Holy shit, I'm gonna die already. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escape your tongue as a tightening grip of roots squeeze what air is left out from your body. Your adventure ends here. Of course it does. Jesus, I am horrible. Cross the bridge. I don't want to take a nap. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Holy hell. Details are emerge as you gaze. I gotta shut that heater off. Oh, getting a little hot. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and then you realize who it is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Oh god. Save! Return! You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Let's go right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. My nose itches! Also of interest, there's a tree that has a hole carved into it. Oh, God. This tree's gonna come to life too? You approach the tree and notice that the hole is big enough to fit your hand in. You look and see something shiny as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find three knobs. One on the right, one centered, one in the middle, and one on the left. That's a puzzle. Oh, God. The knob locks in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Yeah. Go to the gate. It probably opens the gate. You approach the gate cautiously. Well, that's the gate from the thing, from the menu. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to shrink. There's no doubt this is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. God. Before you stands an old angel statue broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only two remaining fingers on the angel's hand. You feel you should keep your distance. Okay, so right is the second one. That's kind of, I figured this out already. Dark haze about the fountain. Fountain black burns. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it was calling you to something. Okay, left. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand and then the other finger with one finger pointed up towards the sky. So left, right, middle. Left, right, middle. Let's try that. Press the knob. Left, right, middle. Okay. Let's try middle, left, right. Really? come on. There can only be so many. Right, left, middle. Really? I'm pretty sure I've tried all of them. Middle, right, left is my last. Nothing. Okay. Unless you're supposed to... Let's do this one more time. Left, right, middle. Okay. Leave the tree. Now let's go back up. Maybe that changes things? An invisible barrier stops you. Okay, so that's... Let me reread the fountain one. There is a dark haze about the fountain. The water's black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain, as if it was calling you to something. That's not helpful. Go back. We'll go left then. Which way do you go? Oh God, really? Oh. Continue down the path. You walk for some time and find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. Oh, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Walking over hills, grass and green, you reach the walls of Aramar. Several times a year you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. You've come a long way and don't desire to turn back now. You march forward, a tainted soul. Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under in the soil. Darkness consumes you, and you're dead. Fudge you. Go left. Let's go where the... Oh, wrong button. Follow the grass trail. Hey, a sword. Inspect a grave. I'm going to die. You... The sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound to you by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slow the motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of pure essence can free me. A ray of hope like a flower found in darkness. Okay. Okay. Continue on. The lake just seems like a bad idea. Continue on. The faint trail comes to an end. There's a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. The pillars? You stand before the large stones arranged in the shape of a circle and look at Stonehenge. Well, kinda. With what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed here. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Okay. Let's explore the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off in the distance. Okay, as if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn right across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. Really. Fine! Inspect the lake. I'm probably gonna die. Resting underwater is an orb. Did we already dive in? Or am I gonna die? Ah! You probably need the sword before you can go in there. I got an achievement. Don't need a fishing permit. Oh, tip monkey. Continue. Just check the well. We're going to click on every option here. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water in the bottom, there's a coin resting against the wall. If possible, you feel you can go down and take the coin. Well, grab the coin. You're probably going to die. But your luck runs out. You misplace your foot and you fall. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose consciousness of your accident. With a splash, you fall into the water, your body sinks effortlessly, and you drown. You die. This game just loves to kill you, don't it? Oh, shiny! Screw you, game. Ooh, shiny! And we can't do anything there. We already tried that, so... There's gotta be something with the damn... town. Because I can't go back there, so... Okay, let's try left, middle, right. Okay, left, right, middle. Okay, middle, left, right, middle, right, left, unless there's a certain combination. Okay, right, left, middle, and the first one we did was already right, middle, left, so we've tried all the combinations, so unless it's multiple combinations. There is a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns. You feel as if it were calling you to something. Honestly, I thought that was the hint. Wait, what? You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with a finger pointed up towards the sky. Okay. You feel it best to leave it alone. Okay. Before you stands an old angel statue that is broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while in the other, you feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. I don't understand! Okay, this game may be just a bust, guys. Oh, so you can press a couple of them twice. I see, I see. Let's try left, left, right. Nothing. Okay. Let me see if I can find it real quick, guys. I'm so horrible with puzzles. Okay, somebody said left, right, right. I tried that, didn't I? Hey! Alright. Had to cheat. You hear the rumbling of rocks as the ground starts to shift underneath you. Everything goes dark and you sink below the surface. The hole above you seals up, trapping you underground. You find yourself with no evident way out, but the path before you into the darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. Of course. Yes. Return. You see 3 separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? Let's go right. Really? Again? Let's go left. Holy crap. Hey, a ship. As you make your way forward, you discover a large cavern. An old-looking ship rests against the edge of the lake with debris scattered about the surrounding area. This is probably going to kill me. The air is chilling and you feel it won't be a good idea to stay too long. The possibility of discovering something that can help you drives you to explore. You climb aboard the ship. As you take a moment to observe your surroundings, you are only welcomed by the trickle of water brushing against the wood of the ship. You move about to see where you can go. Every footstep takes you feels heavy as you hear the sound of the wood creaking under your feet. Cracking. You feel the ship has been here for quite some time. You explore under the deck of the ship. Nothing but the sound of your footsteps bounce at the structure of the ship. From one room to another, you discover a kitchen. Although there is nothing unique about it, you feel you should take a moment to inspect it. Inspect the drawers. You pull one out after another, finding they have been emptied. Dust spreads about the air, and you disturb them. Checking underneath, you discover a rusty knife resting on the floor. You find that there are plenty of hardened rat droppings dotting the edges of the wall. You take the knife in hopes you may defend yourself with it. Inspect the oven. You see a lone pot resting on the dusty stove. You gaze downward, open the door. Nothing but ash filling the open chamber. You close the door. Okay, move on. You continue your lonely tour of the ship, only to find that there's nothing of use or value. You make your way back up and continue your search. Again, nothing much but empty rooms left to remain in the dark solitude. You discover a door with fancy markings about the woodwork. Perhaps this is where the captain resided. You discover the room of the captain. Unlike the other parts of the ship, everything seems to have been left alone in this room. Before you rests an old wooden desk with papers, assumed belongings of the captain. There's a small bed off the corner of the room and some chairs in the other. You have a feeling deep down that you shouldn't take anything other than the lamp and other objects. There is a small stack of papers, in contrast, a lone paper resting by itself. Approaching the desk, you begin to inspect the papers resting on the desk. Let's just leave. Seeing that there's little left to see, you take your leave. Yeah. Did I already go right? I don't even know. You move forward into the darkness. Oh, hey, look, we're back here. Go away, Nat. Let's go left now. I said go away, Nat. Those gnats have been horrible this year. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. Right. You struggle. You notice that there is a light off in the distance, and you continue to make your way forward. Eventually, you make it to some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the initial design. You turn around to see a door. There being little to nothing in the room, you decide to move on through the doorway. Oh, why the hell did I just get the chills down my spine there? I just realized my face is in the way here. Let me move it. Let me find the button. Transition. There you go. Hello! I'm up here now. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about and discover that in each direction there is a door. Boxes of supplies and debris litter the floor and corners of the room. My eye itches now. You notice that there are several markings on the doors and floor. Let's see if I can. There we go. Much better. Shit. No, I screwed it up, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. It was just slow. Okay. Some of which scare you. You've got a bad feeling about this place. What the hell? Okay, apparently my mouse wasn't on the screen. Inspect the supplies. You walk about the you find some rope. Okay. The right door. Ooh, a kitchen. You enter a small room. There's a large cauldron in the center of the room with wood resting beneath. There's nothing on the shelves as someone cleaned this place out. You look in the pot but find nothing. With nothing, you exit the room. Okay, go left. My nose. You enter a small room with a large hole in the wall. There are other objects in the room, but none of which interest you. This looks like the same room I came from. My nose. Okay, let's go back left. back right. So I did turn around. Yeah. Okay, the middle door looks broken. You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you, there's something in that cage. And that cage is broken. That's not a good sign. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have about this place. Whatever it was locked in these cages surely did not like to be locked up. You notice that there is an animal cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains on its fur, it's dead. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. You pull the knife and prepare for an attack. The dog reacts and starts to growl at you. The hound dashes at you and sinks its teeth into you. Even with the knife, you merely cut the beast before it knocks the knife out of your hand. You don't survive long and die a painful death. You die. Fun. Screw you. Alright, go forward. You cautiously step forward into the darkness. Let's go right. You hear a subtle echo of shifting rocks. Oh, don't go that way. Holy crap. An eye appears before you as its gaze pierces the darkness. Before you can do anything, tentacles burst from the ground and grip your body. It pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. Not sure what you can do, you continue to resist until you can think of something. Your body begins to grow weak and your stomach burns away. You suddenly feel yourself pulled to the ground and dragged. You're dead, yeah. I just realized I need to go get the knife still. Get roped by something. Was it right, left, or I don't even remember. Holy shit, no, go back. No mushroom. No! Go back. Go left. There you go. Now it was right. Oh, toot. Toot. What the hell am I saying? Inspect the ship. Yada yada yada. Inspect the drawers. Move on. Leave, because it said not to touch anything other than the lantern. I don't want to touch any of it. Go left. Okay. Damn it, I can't save. Go forward. This time, let's go left instead of right. It's still alive. Hey, the knife saved me! Go right. Comes for pillar of light. The light rests on a corpse that seems to have been here for quite some time. Near the corpse stands a lone flower. For some reason, you feel hope enters your heart as you gaze upon the flower. Yes, we need that flower. There's something special about the scene, but you can't put your finger on it. Perhaps it was the best to leave in reverence for now. No, I want the flower, damn it! You continue your way into the darkness. Really? So... let's just keep going to the left. Well, that didn't work. Go left. Go right. Now, I'll lead you to this place. You do not want to go straight. Unless I need that rope first before I can go to the other place. The left door should turn me around, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Go back. Because there's a door behind you. Aha! You enter a large room. The air is polluted with dust and spider webs. Cover the wall and ceiling. Where should you go now? I can go back outside. Upstairs, downstairs. So something tells me you do not want to go downstairs. You discover what looks like a private library. There's a passageway before you with bookcases on the left. And right. Two sections of music. A forgotten power. Flipping through the pages, there's one particular that has ink markings all over it. Raw energy is a power substance not to be trifled with. It is merely a myth that such energies exist. One does not simply stumble upon a pillar of godly power, even if such a fate is yours. Bare hands cannot contain the force. It must be bent and channeled into a specifically crafted vessel to carry it. There have been accounts across time of individuals possessing such power. Although they pass away as sand, their relics of power remain as powerful artifacts that nations around the world would fight for. I'm not going to read all this. We're just going to... That way, if he has to learn something. Okay, leave. Move forward. You pause as you notice a stone carving of a person praying that is attached to the wall. There's something odd about it, but you can't put your finger on it. With caution, you continue up the stairs. You enter a strange room with a large globe centered in about the room. There are windows that let the light shine through. You notice that there's a chest resting against the wall to the right. You also notice there's another passageway, like the previous room. Wait, I can inspect the globe? Let's inspect the globe. You study the globe. Attached to the floor surface, the craft is made of metal, and there's fine detail in the grooves. There are various markings and names scattered across the globe. It takes you a moment, but you find the markings of where you are. You notice that there are some hand-drawn markings within the area made in black ink. There must be something close by that has interested the author of these markings. To add to the mystery, there are similar markings on the other areas around the globe. Okay, open the chest. You notice the lock fastened to it. Oh, screw you with your lock. Continue forward. It's the Eye of Sauron! Before you is a stone of power. Oh, this is that thing it was talking about. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. I don't want to destroy the stone, because it's supposed to be... I'm pretty sure it's... You find it difficult to focus. Okay. Oh, freaking course. Back. Can I keep going back? Cool. Destroy the stone. Let's try that. You lose sight immediately as your hands become glued to the stone. Your life is drained from your body. Lovely. Well, I can't go back any further, so... Oh, tit monkey. Well, guys, I'm going to just stop this game, because honestly, it's not that fun. But it gives you an idea of what it's like. So if you guys seem to like this game, it was called Disturbed. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be fun. I thought maybe there'd be some jump scares or something. I've not seen anything interesting. So I'm going to leave it here. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video, probably Friday. See ya.